Okay guys, so hopefully you already watched part 1, the first video. This one, the next one will be shorter. I did a lot of talking at the beginning, and to avoid doing the same mistake again, I just want to point out, guys, you better get CUDA working. You better stop messing around. And because this first Unit 1 test coming up this week is going to be on CUDA. I just want to make it very clear. It's going to be on CUDA. So that's one of the first things we'll take care of when we meet either Monday or Tuesday morning. But of course, I also will help you during office hours starting Monday afternoon. So enough said, let's get going. Part 2. So guys, this is equation. How do we solve equations again? Well, first of all, we have a 20 here equal to, and I don't know about you, but I don't like it when we have double negatives like that. So I fixed that right from the get-go. I know that a minus with a negative is really a plus. So does everyone agree I have really 20 equal to x plus 3? Again, the minus with the negative right there really became a plus. Now guys, how do we get rid of a plus 3? We do a minus 3, right? Or a negative 3 if you like to call it that. So that the minus 3 gets rid of the plus 3. And notice how this x, is by itself. And then, of course, you got to do minus 3 with the 20 to keep things equal and balanced. And 20 minus 3 is 15. We just solved it. X is 17. It's that simple. Yes, this will be on the Unit 1 test, guys, next week. It's that simple. Okay? All right. Let's try the next one. Notice we have a plus negative 20 there, right? Does everyone agree to get rid of a negative 20, can't we do a positive 20? Does everyone agree the negative 20 with a positive 20 becomes 0? And all I'm left with is r equal to, and of course I had to do the plus 20 on the right side to keep things balanced and equal. Right? I did the plus 20 on the left, plus 20 on the right. So what is 20 minus 3? 17. Okay, guys. This is so simple but important, guys. Do you agree that negative 20a really means negative 20 times a? I'm trying to put a little dot in there, right? Well, how do we get rid of times? We divide to get rid of times. So I'm going to divide by negative 20 on the left here and then on the right over here. Let's see what happens. Negative, of course, with negative makes a positive. 20 divided by 20 is simply 1a equal. Now over here, guys, 60 divided by negative 20 is negative 3, right? A positive divided by a negative is always negative. And 60 divided by 20 is 3. But of course, we could use our calculator to help us with the division. All right, let's try the next one. Guys, do you agree that I have a v divided by 9? Remember, fractions mean divide, right? So how do I get rid of a divide? I multiply, right? So do you agree by putting a 9 there, I'm going to cancel out this divide 9. And of course, I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. So both sides I times by 9. Now let's see how the works out. 9 divided by 9 is 1v equal. And 9 times 9 is 81. Don't forget you can use a calculator. Okay, guys, last one. Here we go. Now, guys, this one's just one extra step. Guys, here's my n right here. It's times by 10. It has a negative 6 added to it. So, how about we get rid of the easy one first? let's go ahead and add 6 to both sides. Does everyone agree the plus 6 with the minus 6 becomes 0? Don't forget to add the 6 with the 40. So with this gone, do you agree I have 10n equal to, and 44 plus 6 is 50. Now, how do I get rid of a times 10? I divide by 10 both sides, right? Because 10 divided by 10 is 1n equal to 50 divided by 10 is 5. So guys, I just want to remind you, now that we're done, what would be a great way to check all of our answers? We would use our calculator. And as you can see, guys, as I plug in the answer, but anyways, you can see my calculator work. For example, did we not come up with 5, right? So if I plug 5 back in there, isn't negative 6 plus 10 times 5, 44, just like we got there. But again, guys, you ought to be good with your calculator. You ought to be double checking your answers and making sure you're not missing a problem because you added or subtracted wrong, or you multiplied or divided wrong. Use the calculator to do your work and to check your work. I hope I've been very clear on this, guys. I can't make it any simpler than this. So this ends part 2, guys. One more part to go, and then you'll be ready for the real Unit 1 test later this week. See you then, guys.